Okay guys, welcome to the stream. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I know I don't stream. This channel is basically dead for me at the moment. And it's probably going to stay that way, but I want to tell you what I'm doing, why I haven't streamed on this channel, and basically where I'm going from now. But before I do that, I want to say Merry Christmas to you all, and I hope you have a nice New Year's, whatever you're doing. Even if you're on your own, I hope you're kind of chilling and, stuff like that. But, yeah, so basically I have, for anybody that don't know, I've got a new exploring channel. Well, it's not new, but it's called Blunt Blade, and I've done some exploring videos, stuff like that, and I've got my Twitch channel for gaming as well, which is called General Maximo. So I've been saving for a laptop for quite a while now, because my plans are to go travelling, and I need something powerful enough to actually take with me to be able to stream and stuff like that, not just on my phone, because my phone is smashed to bits. So I'm getting a laptop in January, and it's a proper gaming laptop. It's the MSI 63 Leopard, 16 gig, and GTX 1060 and stuff like that. So it's well enough to edit and game, and live stream as well. But the main reason I'm getting the laptop, and the main reason I've stopped streaming on here, is because consoles have just gone so downhill. And it's basic. I've said this before. I'm going to try to keep this. Hey, how's it going, Epic? I'm just trying to update the channels with what's going on at the moment. But yeah, Epic, you've just joined, so I'll go through what I've just said. Basically, the Blunt Blade channel, which I've got, as you know, is going to be for exploration videos, going outside, doing stuff like that. You'll see the video, but I'm getting a laptop, a gaming laptop, on the 4th of January. Well, I say the 4th, that's when I'm going to order it. So it might be the 10th of January or something like that. I'm going to set that up with OBS. I'll tell you again, I've already said this, but as you're here, I'll tell you, I'm getting either the MSI GP63 Leopard or the MSI GP72, is it? I think it's the 72. One of those two. They're both the same laptop. It's just one of them's got a bigger screen, basically. That's it. So I'm getting that. I will be streaming games off that on my Twitch. So the games are going to be streamed off that. I'm not playing console anymore. I've had enough of... Well, it's not just on console, but I've had enough of the fucking bullshit, basically. As I said in my last one, I put one up on Blunt Blade, but I'll go for it. I remember, the thing is, I'm older, so I remember when the PS1 came out, every game was new. The PS2 come out, every game was new. The PS3 come out, every game was new. Like, had some sort of fucking thought behind it. The PS4 come out, and I've got to say, like, the PS4, honestly, I think fucking ruined gaming. I think it's fucking ruined, like, console gaming. And I'm not joking either, I really do think that it's gone so fucking downhill. It is unbelievable. Like, it's like, to be honest, it's like game companies have, since the PS3, game companies have just thought, oh yeah, this is a fucking money grab. You know, just fucking grab money off people left, right, and centre. And I'm not having it anymore. I'm not having it anymore. I would rather, when I was streaming on the PC, I had more fucking fun. And that is it. Even if it was just indie games. At least you know, at least they're not fucking lying to you. You know, at least you know they say early access. This is in early access, like, you know, and stuff like. They tell you these games nowadays. It's like, it's like Red Dead Redemption, buddy. The online is fucking shocking compared to the first one. You know, the first one had so much content. When it was released, it had fucking quadruple the amount of content as what is in the second one. What's the second one got? Like 25 missions. It's a fucking joke. They're trying to take people for, you know, a laugh, and that is it. It's like, even on the PC it happens. Yeah, that's not an excuse. You've got to stop. The first, you say that, people are using that as an excuse as well. It's like, I'll fight that now. I know you've put that. I'll fight that. I'll fight that comment, and I will say, it's like, I know I'm gonna name a PC gamer. It's like Atlas. I don't know if you know that, but look into that. Atlas is basically a brand new PC game that's been released on early access, and it's kind of, half of it's made by the developers of Ark, and it's fucking got so bad reviews, and for the right reasons as well. But look into that. Look into that. It's basically an add-on, and they've sold it as a separate game. Like, some guy has even found a fucking way to access the Ark menu. Yeah. Well, don't listen to Shroud. That's another thing. I think a lot of these games, look at it properly, dude. Some guy that was playing it the other day, he actually accessed the fucking Ark menu. So it accidentally, it's like a glitch, and he went on there. It's not an Ark DLC, but he fucking accessed the menu to Ark. So, you know, it's obviously meant to be an Ark DLC. Do you know what I mean? Have a look at that, dude. Have a look on YouTube. There's loads of vids. I'm just going to put this on charge a minute. There is fucking loads of vids. But yeah, 2 secs. I'm just going to see if I can put this, is that charging? Yeah, it is, I think. I hope. Yeah, that's a bit shit, actually. But yeah, I'm just pissed off with the AAA titles ripping people off. And you say about Red Dead Redemption 2 being an alpha, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate that, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means. There's a lot worse that I could... This fucking phone. Yeah. Well, that's better. There's a lot worse that I could say. But what I will say, that light is reflecting like arseholes. That's what I will say. No. But what I will say is the first one had so much more content. Even GTA 5. When GTA 5 online first come out, that was a beta as well. And it had more content. They're using that as an excuse. They're using it as an excuse to sell games. I mean, I'm not being funny, dude, but at the moment, what's stopping you from selling a game? You could literally make the biggest, like, load of shit in the world and put it on Steam or something like that and say, oh yeah, it's early access. Do you know what I mean? You could do that as well. You should fucking do it. Just make a stick man on a fucking island. And all you can do is pick up rocks. Just spawn some cunt on an island and say, oh yeah, this is early access. Just not even an island, a fucking desert. Spawn them on a desert and say, yeah, this is early access. So you spawn on desert, just put a couple of rocks and fucking, couple of bushes around, and you've got an early access game which you're going to make money off. That's not... It shouldn't be like that. It never was like that, so... But what I will say is, as I said, the PC games I preferred a lot more. Because at least, like, with the PC games, they're telling you the truth. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you, buy this game for £12 and it's early access. They're not saying buy this game for £40 or £30. They're telling you the truth. And a lot of them are fucking better. They're better. At least they've got their own minds. With a lot of console games, it's the same old shit. It's the same old shit. It's like Call of Duty. That's been the same game for fucking 15 years. 15 fucking years, basically. And it's not the only one either. It's not... There's a lot of games like it. Where's my fucking vape? No, it is. Yeah, there's a lot of games like it. There's no, like, intuition nowadays. Nobody is putting any thought into the games. The only people that are going to make gaming different is the indie games. Because they're actually trying. They're trying to make things different. And whether people believe that or not, that's up to them. But that is the fucking truth. Like, with indie games, they're trying to make things different. It's like, there's a new game on the PC. And it's called Survive the Night. And it's a zombie game. I tell you now, if that come out on the PS4... which, to be honest with you, is probably better than most fucking zombie games on the PS4. But if it did come out on the PS4, it would be 40 quid. Or at least 30 quid. At the state it's in. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that. But, I mean, it's cheap as chips. On Steam, it is cheap as chips. Because... Steam understand that there is such thing as early access, where consoles, they seem to think that they can just charge any old fucking amount for any old shit, basically. And they do as well. They do charge any old amount. It's consoles are telling you now, buddy. PC, if consoles don't, I tell you now, I've never played PC, as you know. Like, to be honest with you, I'm not keen on the keyboard and mouse at all. But what I will tell you is if consoles don't fucking change their act and they don't get some sort of like Steam early access where they can actually class games as early access instead of, you know, charging people for the full amount, like when you know, like Ark and stuff like that, they can actually put it as early access. They're going to be non-existent in the future. I think a lot of people are realizing like the shit that is going on, and they're not having it anymore. I definitely am, and I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only person that's actually twigging on to what's going on. So we'll have to see, but they need something to save them. They need something to fucking save them. I will tell you that. And I'm not spending the money anymore. I would rather get like a decent laptop, be able to bring it wherever I want, stream off it, and for the same price, £40, I can buy 3 games on Steam. And I can guarantee you that 2 of those games are going to get me more enjoyment than one of the PS4 games. I fucking guarantee it. So, I mean, I've already looked at a couple. That, what's that fucking Fear the Night? I agree, I don't really like keyboard and mouse, but still. Yeah. It's because they're giving new ideas a chance, and that is what is breaking the fucking consoles. They're not. What have you got? Ubisoft. Look at Ubisoft, right? Ubisoft, I remember when Assassin's Creed first come out, like, not now, fucking years ago, and it was fucking amazing game, and it was advertised on TVs and stuff, and people would look at it and think, fucking hell, that is amazing, you know, the graphics and stuff like that. I went out, got it straight away, and then moved to now. I look at Assassin's Creed, I think, fucking hell, that's what I saw 10 years ago. Do you know what I mean? It's the same old shit. It is the graphics haven't changed. The only thing that's changed is you're apart from being in fucking Rome, you're in Egypt. But the graphics have not changed. It's the same game. It is exactly the same fucking game. You know, there's no fucking forward movement going on. There is no forward movement going on at all. Yeah, you build up, you get different weapons, you recruit people, you send them out to do missions, they bring you shit back, game over. Call of Duty, you unlock fucking tags, you unlock perks, you unlock this, you unlock that, game over. It's been the same fucking game for 15 years. 15 fucking years. It's the same as Red Dead Redemption. You're a different character, but it's the same fucking game. If you look back on it, it's the same game. And I'm not having it. I'm not spending the money on that shit anymore. I would rather play a PC and get a different game, even if I am shit. You know, even if I can't play the keyboard, you know, just learn it. I would rather learn it and be shit for a couple of months and see how it goes. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's my choice. Well, I made my choice like 3 months ago. 2-3 months ago. I've been saving, so. But I think young people nowadays, they don't realise. They see things, and I think almost the game companies kind of play on that. They play on that a bit. They think, oh yeah, they'll buy it. Because I think nowadays, young people, they buy any old shit. And I don't mean to, like, insult you, but what the fuck? 2 seconds. My fucking. Hold up. I'm trying to get my cable. Yeah, I think they buy any old shit, to be honest. Young people nowadays, they're just. They would buy any old crap, so. And I think that's why people don't try the PC games and stuff like that. But yeah, it's even. I mean, even with Fortnite, I played Fortnite when it very first come out. And when I talk about very first come out, I talk about even before it had fucking Battle Royale. Just solo. And I thought it was amazing. I thought it was amazing. And I gave them so much credit because they solo, which a lot of people have not played, is something so different, especially not for so much for PC, but for consoles, it is so different, you know. And I take that back. I take that fucking back because they had something so unique, and then they basically copied fucking PUBG. You know, whether I like the game or not, they copied it. And every other Battle Royale game has copied it as well. But then they see the sales go up and stuff, and they just fucking play on it. It's all about money. It is literally all about money. And yeah, it's not on. I think a lot of the streamers nowadays are being paid like, I don't give a f- they're being paid probably 5 grand to play a game and say they like it, even if they don't. You know, that's the truth of the matter. They are being paid, and a lot of young people are being fucking influenced by that. And yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. So yeah, you got people like fucking. I tell you what, I'm one YouTuber that I really do like now is fucking PewDiePie, because I think he realizes he's the same. Like, even though he's got millions of pounds, he realizes the shit that's going on, and I really do respect him. Like, to be honest, considering he's probably like a fucking close to a billionaire now, but I think he really realizes what's going on with the games and stuff. And no, I don't think, I know he does. He's really open about it, and I think he's a really down to earth guy. Really down to earth guy. You know, he's probably the most down to earth guy on YouTube that you can find, you know, in my opinion. Because he doesn't if a company say to him, oh, you can't say this or you can't say that, he doesn't give a shit about that. He will say it, you know, he'll say it how it is, and that's it. So you know, and that's the people that you need on YouTube. But YouTube are pushing people out. So, you know, I mean, when I streamed on Twitch, I made more I only streamed on there for like, fuck me, what was it, 6 months. and I made more progress on Twitch in those 6 months than what I did on YouTube in fucking years, probably. So I don't know, it's just all wrong. It's all wrong nowadays. As I said, with the games, they're just money grabbing. You know yourself as well, dude. You know, you're not stupid. It's like Scum. I mean, I've never played it, but I can guarantee you it's probably better, even if people say that it's like a running simulator or something like that, which I have read, and I won't be playing it because of that, but I can guarantee you it's fucking probably better than 99% of this shit that's on the consoles at the moment, even in the state that it's in, you know. I've got to say, as I said, that fucking Survive the Night, it looks better than any fucking zombie game, apart from Dying Light, which I will give credit for, but I've never played it. But it looks good, you know, it does look good on console as well. But you know, that Surviving the Night, to be honest, it's only just been fucking released. I mean, I think it's on Steam for like £12, £15 at the most. If that was on fucking a console, that would be a fucking £30 game. And they would say that it was fucking finished as well. And that's what annoys me, you know. As I said, and I will say again, at least with PC games, you know what you're getting. When they say it's not ready for release, they fucking mean it. You can't turn around and buy a PC game and say, oh, well, wait a minute, this don't work. Yeah, because this fucking told you. And it hasn't charged you £40, it's charged you £12. So you can go and buy 3 games for the equivalent of 1. At the moment, I mean, with the console, I feel like I'm fucking being robbed. I literally feel like I'm being fucking robbed. You know? A lot of people, they look at these new titles that are coming out. I look at it differently. Because I think a lot of people, they look at these new titles that are coming out and they look at it and think, fucking hell, look at those graphics. I don't. If they bring a new Assassin's Creed out, I look at it and think, I saw that 10 years ago. The only difference is, I've got a fucking wig on my head. And that is the only difference. So, you know, that is the only difference. Or Call of Duty, yeah, fucking hell, look at that. I mean, Blackout mode is good. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it is good. But at the same time, they've copied that. You know, I do like Blackout mode. And to be honest, I'm glad they done it. But they've copied it. You know, they have copied it. So... Anyway, I was literally... How long have I been on there for? Fuck me, half an hour. Yeah, I was just going to, like, come on here and tell you what I'm doing. Which I have. But as I said, any gaming content is going to be on my Twitch account. And then this channel is not going to be used. It's going to be Blunt Blade, which will be used for exploring and stuff. And I will, with the exploring, it's not going to be like a regular thing, but it will be good. Like, not just in the UK, I'm going to go abroad and I'm going to look into, like, abandoned stuff and stuff like that. It's not just going to be like castles and stuff. I want to make that like a proper exploration, like castles, history, but at the same time like abandoned stuff as well, and abroad, when I go abroad and stuff as well. That's why I want to get been saving for a camera and stuff, which is going to take me longer. The main thing is the laptop, because that's what I need. If I can get the laptop to take with me on my travels, then I can go anywhere. So and once I've got that, I can stream from gaming as well. It's not just the editing, it's gaming and stuff like that as well. It's probably the best buy that I've done, to be honest. But if it wasn't for my PS4 having Netflix, I would fucking sell it. Like, if that is one thing I think they've got, like with the PCs and stuff, it takes a bit longer, but with the consoles, you literally just click on Netflix and you're there. So that is one thing it's got. But do you want to see the best Christmas tree that you will ever see? Well, not ever. I'm around my mate's house and he has gone fucking all out. I will show you. I will show you. He's not even there. He's in Bristol. But I'm going to show you his Christmas tree because it's fucking... To be honest, it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. I said to him, like, you see a lot of towns and stuff, and they have not got as good Christmas trees as what he's got. And when I show you it, you will agree. And I'm going to show you his outdoors as well, his garden, because he's only got I'm in a flat at the moment, but he's only got a small garden. And you want to see it, I tell you what, you would not believe how good it is. So I'm going to show you that. And then what I am going to do after that is go on Twitch and just update people on my Twitch channel. I agree. What's that? I agree. I don't really like it. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. Which makes it even more, to be honest, more beneficial, like what I'm saying, because I don't like it. No, I don't like it. And it's going to take me a long time to get used to. I found it very hard. But at the same time, I enjoyed it a lot more. I enjoyed the games a hell of a lot more. Even though I was shit at them, I enjoyed it a lot more. Which should be the other way around. It should be the other way around. I can use the analog controls and stuff like that, but I don't enjoy the game. Whereas I can't really use the keyboard very well, but I enjoy the game. And to me, that's more important, So, anyway, I'm going to show you these lights because you will think they're amazing. They're really nice. And I'm going to go on Twitch and let people know that I'm going to be streaming on there as well, because it's getting on a bit and I've probably babbled a lot, but I need to make it clear. I need to make it clear that I think like consoles are a fucking joke at the moment. I think consoles are basically aimed at the masses. They are aimed at people that have never gamed before, like Fortnite and stuff like that. You know, they're aimed at people that just want to play a game, you know, and that is it. They no like thought behind the game at all. They just know that people are gonna have a PS4 in their house and they're gonna play it, and that is it. Right, how do I switch camera on? Oh yeah, right, let's go. 2 seconds. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the blinds. That looks like a staircase behind me. Look at that. That's got to be where the camera's broken. That's another reason I'm getting a camera as well. That almost well, to me it almost looks like a fucking staircase. Hey Daniel, Merry Christmas, dude. Daniel, I'm just finishing off now, but if you do want to follow me, it will be on my Twitch. You don't have to, obviously, but if you do want to follow me, from mid next month, I will be streaming on Twitch on gaming and traveling, hopefully around the world. Well, no, not hopefully, it will be. I'm going to show you these Christmas decorations my mate's put up, though. 2 seconds, I'm just going to try to look at that. This is his Christmas tree. And bearing in mind that. Well, Daniel, it's General Maximo on Twitch. That's a little Father Christmas he's got there. Look at that. He's in Bristol at the moment, so I'm around his house just looking after his house. We're going to go outside and I'll show you. He's got some lights there, which are nice. Bearing in mind this is just a flat, guys. So this Christmas tree is like half of his fucking living room. But look at the decorations he's got in it. He's gone all out. He's fucking really done well. He's really gone all out. I'm gonna see if I can see. Give me 2 seconds, guys. It might be a bit fucked up, but I'm gonna see if I can see. Right, I'm gonna go outside actually. And how do you spell that? 2 seconds. Right, before we go out, let's just explain to Daniel. So Daniel, basically any gaming content that I do is going to be on the PC. It's going to be General Maximo on Twitch. I'm getting I know Epic's already heard this, but I'm getting a gaming laptop on the 4th to the 10th of next month. So it's all gonna be PC, all PC. And I'm getting a camera recorder, so when I go out and explore stuff, it's gonna, like, for the exploration stuff, it's gonna be on Blunt Blade, which is my other YouTube channel. And it's because I don't want to film it on the phone. I want to like properly do it, kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So I'm getting either a GoPro or a Sony, and hence the laptop, so I can travel around and stream games and stuff like that. Do different stuff, basically. So I've been saving up for the laptop for a while, you know, to get a decent gaming laptop. Not just gaming, one that will do everything. Right, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to put my shoes on. We go outside and I'll show you this garden. Because it is really good. I mean, I take the piss out of him when he's there. He's gone now, but I did take the piss out of him for this. He's a good laugh, like, but he goes a bit over the top. Sounds cool. Looking forward to. What's that? 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know I haven't streamed for a while, and as I said, the consoles, they don't interest me anymore. 2 seconds, guys. I'm trying to get my fucking shoes on. Just slip them on so I can show you outside. I've got to say, the lights are pretty amazing. Sound like I'm having a fucking orgasm. But yeah. Yeah. Everything I need is going to be on that laptop. The only thing that I have got to do is I can't order the laptop until I get paid. I get paid on the 4th. And as I said, I've been waiting for a long time to get it. 2 times. But, yeah, then the camera, I want to buy a decent camera as well. So, right, let's go outside and you'll see how good this is. As I said, I'll get my vape a minute. 2 seconds. Right. We are literally in a tiny block of flats. Might go dark. It might go dark a minute, but I need to go on Twitch after this just to let people know that I'm going to be streaming again. Oh, no. 2 seconds. I'm going to switch the camera around. Can I switch it? That's his lights across the front, but let's see if it's going to work, guys, because I'm logged into the fucking Wi-Fi. I didn't think of that. Shit, I'm going to have to say as close as possible. Look at that. No, tell me if you can see that, guys. I don't know if I'm still live. This is garden. My mate's garden that I'm looking after. As I said, it's only small, see? I'll show you where it ends. I hope you can still see this. I don't think you can, but am I still live? It says that it's counting. Hopefully I am. Oh, fuck it, I'll record it anyway. I don't know. Tell me, guys, can you see that all right? What's that? The decorations is like... Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? He's done an amazing job. Believe me, his girlfriend don't know. Well, I'll show you this as well. If it's working still, I'll show you this. 2 seconds, I'm just going to go in there. Because I'm in here for the night, so I'm just looking after his place. See these things there? On the shed? How do you change them? I'm just going to see if I can change them a minute. Where's the sensor? I don't want to mess with them. Where is it? There's a thing so you can actually change. How do you do it then? Yeah, these lights on here, you can actually change it. But I don't know how to be honest. He's done a good job though, hasn't he, guys? To be fair, I've seen, like, I've seen worse towns. I said to him, fuck me, mate, your electric bill is going to go up like mad. I've seen worse towns than what he's done there. He's done a fucking amazing job. Right, I'm just going to head back inside a minute. Hopefully the door hasn't locked, because I think I left his keys outside. That's my new car as well, guys. I did the van, but you can't see it properly. But that's the car I'm driving. You can't see it. That's his car. Look at that. That is a nice car. Volvo, that is. Very nice. Very nice car. He's a nice guy as well. 2 seconds. Just head in. Fucking hell. Right, we're in. 2 seconds. Right, we're in. Let's wait. Yeah, I know. That's what I said to his missus. His electric bill is going to be fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, he's a good guy. Definitely a good guy. But his electric bill, I said that as well, dude. I don't know how he's going to fucking afford that. I've got to say. Hold on, let's switch the camera. There we go. So you can see my beautiful face. Yeah, Daniel, have you got my... I think you've got my Twitch account now, haven't you? Before I go, because this will probably be the last thing that I put on this channel, so if you haven't, let me know, dude. But in September, I'm going to go travelling. I don't know where, but I'm thinking of like Thailand or something like that, which is another reason, you know, or Philippines, you know, something different, so I can take the laptop with me there as well, you know. Not sure. 2 seconds. How do I write on this? How the fuck do I do that? Epic, can you put it in? Are you still there, dude? I don't know, I'm not sure how I actually type on the live stream of this. Chat. Hold on. It's not about that, dude. It's about I just want to go to somewhere different. Like Thailand is a thought, but once I've got the camera and stuff, I'm getting the laptop in January, and then once I get the camera, everything else is going towards going abroad. Wherever it is, it's going towards going abroad. And I want to go somewhere different, because when I went to Cuba, like, a lot of people wouldn't go to Cuba, and I found it amazing. Like, even though they were so poor, I had so much respect for them, you know. People, they had nothing, but they were so happy, you know. Do you know what I mean? They were so happy to be where they are, and it's a nice feeling to see people like that. Mate, how? What's that? No. Yeah, alright. I'll do that. Because for some reason I cannot comment on this. But Daniel, my Twitch Twitch is General Maximo, as in general, and then Maximo. And then my YouTube, which I'm going to do the abroad stuff, is Blunt Blade, as in blunt, you know, Blunt Blade. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my Twitch. So any gaming will be on there. And then Blunt Blade will be the travelling. But obviously the travelling's going to be a bit longer. Because I mean... 2 seconds. Gotta charge my phone. But yeah, it's not just going to be abroad. I've done quite a lot of videos in the UK and stuff, and I want to do them again, like more of them. And I've got some places lined up that I was going to go with my phone, but I want to do it properly, like with a decent camera, decent editing. Because you'll see, if you go on Blunt Blade, you'll see the videos. But everything I've done on there is filmed with my phone and edited with my phone. You know, nothing else. Just what I can do on my phone, basically. And to be honest, I think a couple of them have come out really well. So I think if I have like a proper laptop and proper camera, there's a couple of places that I can I like history, so I think I could really kind of, I don't know, really capture more than what I can on my phone. If you know what I mean. And my phone is smashed to pieces as well, so it's not going to last for much longer. But yeah, I keep that kind of stuff for YouTube. Once I get the camera. I mean, the latest that I'm going to get the camera is February. I've already picked out like the one that I want, kind of. So it's just, unless something goes wrong, then it should be good. But the main thing to get is the laptop. Yeah, I am as well. I can't wait to actually... I love travelling. Like, I've travelled to a couple of places in the past, and it's nice, you know. I don't want to travel... like a lot of people, they go to 5-star hotels. I'm not like that. You know, I would prefer to see the place, you know. If you know what I mean. I mean, I don't mind as well. I lived in a van for fucking 3 months. I don't mind as long as it's got a bed, I'm happy, you know. As long as it's got a bed, maybe a beach next to it, I'm happy. So I find that way you can see a lot more. You don't just see what they want you to see. So a lot of countries, they only show you what they want you to see, don't they? Which I'm sure you are well aware of. But I don't want to go to like Spain. I've been to Spain like twice, and to be honest, I don't like it. I don't like Spain and stuff. Cuba, I loved. I loved Cuba because the people there are so, as I said, they've got nothing, but they're so kind. They are so kind. It's unbelievable. The only place that I really didn't weren't too keen on is Turkey, because the people there, they've every time they come to you, you know they want something. At the start, you feel like they're kind, but when you get to know what they're like, you know they're not kind. They're just approaching you because they feel like it's going to benefit them, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but visit locations. Well, Daniel, you should look at my Blunt Blade channel. I've been to some castles. I want to. I definitely will. I live next to quite a lot of World War II places, and some of the places that I've filmed in my Blunt Blade channel, I've actually passed a couple of World War II pillar boxes and stuff like that. There's loads near my area. Where I live, I rent the room. The old man that owned the house, his house, behind him is all woods, and there's like like 2 miles through the woods, like walking through the woods, there was a old SS. I don't know. You know who the SS are. I hope you do anyway. But the SS, fuck's sake, like a prisoner of war camp. You know, like a prisoner of war camp where they used to keep all the SS soldiers. And if you don't know who the SS are, they're like German arseholes. Not normal German soldiers. They're like the worst of the worst. What was that? Also, if you come down to tell me, I would love to go to Australia. The only thing that it's like you saying about Australia, dude. The old man that I live with at the moment, the one that's helping me out, he lived. He didn't live. Well, he did. He worked in Australia for a long time, like 40 years ago, because they were asking for a lot of people to go over there and work in schools and stuff like that. But he built the house where I'm staying. He actually built the house, and yeah, he kind of, like, not permanently, but he kind of lived out there for a bit. And he said that he even when I say to him about me going traveling and stuff like that, he said like Australia is fucking amazing. He said the people were so nice, so I would love to go there. The only thing that kind of puts me off about Australia is I like really old stuff, and I feel like apart from the weather, Australia is kind of similar to the, I don't want to say to the UK, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? It's like visiting another Western country almost. Whereas I want to go somewhere completely out of that zone. I want to go somewhere like India or Asia, somewhere like that. Or Thailand, so you're just somewhere that is completely different. I'm sure you can understand that. As I said, I would love to go to Australia, but again, it's expensive. It is expensive, so that's another thing as well. For if I save, because I want to go in September, the minimum I want to save is 2,000. That's the minimum. So if I go to Asia with 2,000, that's going to get me a lot further than what it is like in Australia. You know, fuck's sake, sorry guys, my phone's slow. Yeah, but if I go to Australia with 2,000, it's basically like living in the UK with £2,000. Maybe, you know, a bit better, but not too much. You know, the hotels. If I go to Thailand, I can probably, if I go just backpacking, because I'm not gonna like go to a hotel. I'm just gonna go backpacking, and if I go backpacking, I reckon I could probably get a room for like £5, the equivalent of £5, you know, per night, which is nothing. Even £10. If it's £10, then you know, £10 and a happy ending. I'll be happy with that. £15 and some girl comes in the room. She's like 8 o'clock in the morning. She's like, "We love you long time." I'll pay her £20 bonus. As long as she's not got a dangly bit in the middle. Fuck me, I've been talking shit for an hour. Jesus Christ. Daniel, did you find my Twitch account? And my YouTube as well? Because if you like World War II stuff, I will be going to some World War II stuff as well. I love World War II. Really, really like any history, to be honest. But if I ever do go to Australia, dude, which I would love to, but I just don't want to get beaten up. I will let you know. I will let you know, dude. I will go there. As I said, to be honest, the guy that I live with at the moment, the old man, he's helped me out so much. You know, really, really helped me out. So he's kind of led me. He's told me, you know, like he's kind of made me. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have made the videos on the Blunt Blade channel, because he told me where to go, and I love history anyway. Like it's really, really, I love looking around old places and stuff like that. And I always have, so. But yeah, he's definitely done a lot in his life. A hell of a lot. But anyway, I'm going to have to go because I need to go on to my Twitch and let people know that I'm going to be streaming on there. So I don't know. I'm going to leave this and then I'll go on my Twitch. And if you want to join and ask me any more questions or whatever, you can, dude. But basically, this video was just to say about the equipment I'm getting and stuff. Or what I've been doing, like saving for the equipment and... But yeah, nothing else really. But I'm going to leave this now anyway. I've said everything I need to say. And more. Because some people were asking. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this and do like a similar video on Twitch. So if you've seen this, it's probably not worth your while tuning into that, but if you want to, you can. And yeah, guys, I'll see you very shortly after Christmas. Hopefully, as soon as possible. As I said, I will be ordering the laptop around the 4th or 5th. And once I get it, obviously I'm going to try to set up OBS as best as possible. Oh, shit. And yeah, you know, once I've done that, we'll crack on with it on Twitch. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, thanks for interacting and stuff. And I will see you shortly. So I'm going to stop now, guys. But thank you very much. And Merry Christmas.